Hello, Michelle and Cynthia. Do you go by Cynthia or Cindy? And Karen, hello. Do you guys want to be moderators? Cynthia, okay. Okay, sounds good, Michelle. Okay, so how do I do it? Just click on the sidebar thing. Yep, there we go. Cool. That's easy. I'll make you one too, Michelle and Cynthia, just in case. You don't have to stay the whole time, but then that way we can, in case we get some weird stuff like I did last time. You guys can monitor for me. Cool. I'm just drinking some herbal tea, peppermint, with heavy whipping cream in it. And I just got back from the buffet. My husband wanted to go out to lunch, and we haven't gone out to lunch, just the two of us, for a couple weeks. So we did that, and I stayed keto, which is not very easy to do at the buffet. And I'm sure there were a couple of hidden things in there. Like one of the pieces of fish that I had was very soy saucy tasting. So I'm pretty sure a lot of soy sauces have like wheat or something in them. So that's not good. And then I ended up only eating one of the ribs that I chose, and I wiped all the barbecue sauce off. But I could still taste a little bit like here and there. So not perfect, but I'm pretty proud of myself because being at a buffet is not easy when you're on keto. Hello, Deer Creek Homesteading. Remind me of your name. Oh, Cynthia, you don't want to be a moderator? Okay. Let me see. That's easy peasy. Unless you're saying no to something else. Let me know, Cynthia. Joyce. That's right. I should remember that because that's the same name as Lisa's daughter. So what do you guys want to talk about? And how are you doing today? What did you have for breakfast? Hello, Aretha. And is it Melina? Is that Melina or Melina? How do you say that? Okay, perfect. Not a problem, Cynthia. Got you off. So I hope you want to be a moderator, Michelle. If you don't, just let me know. Okay. So Melina, bulletproof cocoa coffee. Hello, Rosio. I know you won't be able to comment much, but you're here. So that's good. What do you guys want to talk about? Throw out some stuff to me. And also, I'd love to hear what you've eaten so far today. Creamy beef casserole. That sounds really good. What's in that creamy beef casserole? Angie. Hello, Angie. Eggs and ham. Eggs and ham is always a winner. I love any kind of, well, eggs are not my favorite, but I like any kind of pork product with eggs. That's how I can handle eggs. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. That makes me sad. I made you a moderator. 3 eggs with salsa and cheese, and then strawberries with cream. I love berries and cream. It's such a good treat, huh? Don't you think? Cool and wet for Cynthia. Yeah, it's cold here too. I showed our yard with snow in it in the beginning of the video I'm making for today. But the sun's out, so it's already starting to melt. So it's a good thing I videoed this morning. Okay, let's see. So breakfast with a was a breakfast casserole: eggs, pork, sausage, tomatoes, onions. Oh, that sounds good, Aretha. So do you just add cocoa powder to your coffee? Is that how you do it, Cynthia? And Angie's had pot roast with cheese and veggies and macadamia nut butter. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to try that macadamia nut butter. Chicken salad, that's good. And Michelle's had coffee, bulletproof coffee. Okay, so here's Karen's casserole: rice, cauliflower rice, ground beef, green enchilada sauce, sour cream, cottage cheese, shredded cheddar cheese, green onion, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Ooh, that sounds really good. I bet that's a hearty, yummy dish. We're all jealous of you, Cindy, and hello. 75. Yeah, I'm freezing. I had to wear my jacket in the buffet. I don't know what's happening. I cannot tolerate the cold very much anymore. And it's cold in my house. So that's why I'm drinking herbal tea. Okay, Angie, did you see my 2 comments about the 5K? I don't know if you saw this because I'm really bad at figuring out how to tag people in a comment. Whenever I do the @ sign and then someone's name, it shows up, so I click on it, but then it never actually works. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, collagen, cinnamon, and salt. Yeah, Michelle Rock wants to put salt in her coffee too. I don't drink coffee, which probably most of you already know that. But hello, Dagon Hills. What's your name? Like your actual given name. Okay, good. I'm glad you saw those, Angie. She was asking me about what I've been watching for keto and athlete videos, being a athlete on keto, and so I told her about that. I've been watching a lot of videos from Jeff Volek and Tim Noax or something like that. Very interesting stuff, and they've been doing these studies with endurance athletes, and they had all been like keto adapted or fat adapted for quite a while before they started to do these studies. They're fascinating. So it's actually being fat adapted is really good for more of endurance not exercise sports, or like if you want to run long distances or something like that. So anyway, it's been very interesting. And then she was asking about a 5K, so I was telling her that the Couch to 5K training is a good one. Let's see. Okay, you never say. That's okay. That's all right, Dagon or Dagon. Yeah, look into. So there's a Facebook group called the Ketogenic Athlete. I read a lot of stuff on there yesterday. Good. How's the soy water helping you, Cynthia? Do you think it's helping? I have had 3 tablespoons so far, and then this cup has 2 more that I'm just drinking today, and my headache is going away, which you guys don't know because you haven't watched my video I'm making today, but I woke up with a headache, so I've been working on the Soleil. Let's see. So yeah, that Ketogenic Athlete has a lot of really good information. They talk a lot about not when you're in training and stuff, you don't do calorie deficit, and then they talk a lot about electrolytes, and it's just fascinating. It's really fascinating to me. Yes, Cindy. Soleil water is you take a container, put a bunch of pink salt in it, then water, shake it up, and then you leave it on your counter for like a day or two, and then the salt leaches into the water, and whatever's left that it can't absorb into the water is a sediment on the bottom, and then you just use that. So it's an easy way to get your salt in. I just add mine to water. Some people drink it straight, like Tammy from Keto in the Chaos. She drinks it straight. So, but yeah, that's how I do it. One of the things I noticed on that athlete thing, I didn't see a whole lot of people talking about sole per se, but they talk about salt, and they were saying that you need at least 2 teaspoons of salt a day. So some people measure it out and then just throughout the day put it in their food and drink. Some people just eat it like rock salt form. But you just really need to be careful when you're on the keto diet because it's a diuretic diet and we lose those the sodium and potassium and magnesium really quickly. So okay, salt with lemon and water. That's I think that actually might taste pretty good. Good. I'm glad your headache or yeah, the headaches go away, and then also I feel like they give me more energy too. I always try and drink Soleil right before I exercise. Usually, sometimes I haven't, but the times I do, I notice a huge difference in how I feel, and also how I hardly have any kind of cramping in my muscles when I exercise. I have pulled some muscles, but that's an entirely different thing. Um, so I'm actually trying to get my hamstring to uh, heal because I had heard it a little bit a couple weeks ago and then I heard it worse on my 5K this week. So, or this weekend. So, yeah, just got to be careful with that. Let's see. Yes. Yeah, headaches are definitely a sign of dehydration. Okay. I didn't know Keto Chow did fasting drops. Yeah, definitely athletes need a lot more sodium than if you're sedentary. I mean, it just makes sense. So if you're just, this is what I tell people: if you are drinking some Sole in water and it tastes way too salty to you, like so you've diluted your Sole water in water, then you probably don't need that much. But if it tastes fine or you even crave it and want to drink more, then your body probably needs more salt. So you need to figure out what's best for you. Everyone is different. So don't go off of what someone else says and think you have to exactly match that. Go off what feels right to you. Probiotic water. Okay. Let's see. Hello, AP. Hello, Christy. You can be Christy Perkins. We're okay with that. But you might want to do your okay keto, huh? Since this is all about keto. So, what questions do you guys have? Is there anything you want to talk about? Now you're official, Christy. I weighed myself again today, the same as exact same as I was yesterday, even though my clothes are like getting so loose and baggy. So yeah, like we've talked about before, you just cannot trust that scale. You can't go off of it. It can't be everything. You know, it's a good way to measure and see progress in some ways, but I don't know. I don't trust that thing. Yeah, if you're working outside, Dagon, that makes sense. Yeah. Hello, Jess. Welcome. So I was telling people earlier, I went out to lunch with my husband. We went to a buffet, and I stayed keto. So I was talking about that. That's not easy. What do you guys do when you go out to eat? How do you plan ahead what you're going to eat? Like I knew this buffet because we've eaten there many times, so I knew what things I could eat, what I couldn't. But do you plan things out? Do you just kind of wing it? Do you just go off plan when you're eating out? How do you do it? Okay, jelly at Fat to Keto. Yeah, it's true. My clothes are getting so baggy to the point where I really probably need some new ones, but I'm not going to for a while. But the scale, well, it's actually even up from the beginning of the month. It's still up a pound. It makes no sense. I am exercising, but yeah, we can't go trust the scale or make it about everything. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. Sorry about that, Michelle. She's having some trouble. Try it. Maybe tomorrow night might work better for you. I'm going to do a live chat tomorrow night, and can't remember what time my girls are. Oh, they're going at 7 to their friends. So I'll probably do my chat like around 5:30 or 6, and it will be just a short one. Okay, so Aretha plans stuff out as best she can. Yeah, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you get stuck going to a restaurant with friends and you just have to pick the best thing. Like I went out with my friends a few weeks ago and we went to this French bakery. There's nothing I could eat there except they had these little tiny packaged salads in their deli refrigerator area, and it had a mustard dressing, and I ate that. So then I had to come home and eat dinner after that. Okay, let's see. Chris doesn't eat at buffets. Yeah, I love buffets too, and I especially love. We got all sticky. Um, can you guys still see me? It says we're trying to reconnect. Um, they can be a real challenge, but I think I'm so determined and haven't had any non keto food since May 1st that I'm pretty much in the zone, so it was okay. But yeah, they're so tempting. I would not go to a buffet if you are still struggling to stay on plan. Yeah, buffets are just fun. Yeah, I think that might be what's happening, Dagon. I think that I'm losing fat for sure. And maybe you guys can't tell. I feel like my face is a little bit trimmer. I'm starting to see like my jawline a little better. Um, okay, a little bit. You don't have to ask for substitutions. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true, Angie. My family is actually really, really supportive, as are my friends. But I know what you're talking about because in the past, when I've been on diets, it has people haven't been as supportive. But I have to say that when you're diabetic and you say I'm diabetic, everybody just kind of backs off and they're like, "Oh, okay, so maybe you should just pretend you're diabetic." Okay, so you've gone off and on for a couple years. That's what I've done too, AP. Um, okay, so here's what I did. I have known I'm diabetic for about 4.5 years, and I've been keto off and on for about 4 years. And I did really good last year for like 6 or 7 months. And then the holidays hit, and I just dive bombed and could not. I mean, I would be on keto for a few days a week and then off for like several months. And then in May, I went to the doctors and I had a terrible A1C, even though I was on metformin. And then my father in law got really, really sick, and he was in the hospital from the end of May until August when he passed away. And he had serious diabetes that led to all kinds of complications. So it scared me to death. So I don't know if you're doing keto for diabetes or just to lose weight, but having the purpose of um, I could die. I really literally can die. My father-in-law died. I have tons of family members on my side of the family too who have diabetes and aren't doing very well. So I think it was just a wake-up call for me to realize this isn't a game. I can't cheat. I can't go off track. This has got to be the rest of my life. Hey, Esty. Um, so I think whether you are doing it for health reasons or dieting, you have to have a purpose. Um, and I have like all these little mini goals for myself to reach. Like for a while, it was weight and trying to get my A1C down. That really helped. Um, but also just make sure you have things that you like to eat that are keto at your house at all times, so that when you're struggling, you can just really eat something that tastes good to you, but you're still on track. And for a while, I wouldn't even go out to eat. I mean, if you're trying to stay on keto, I wouldn't even go out to eat for a couple weeks until you get control of it and stuff. Um, what also helps me a lot is I'm on tons of keto Facebook groups. I do Instagram all the time, and a lot of the accounts I follow are keto, and I watch a lot of keto YouTube videos. So whenever I'm really struggling, I mean, there was a time. This wasn't this go around of keto, but last year there were a time period where I could not even eat a meal unless I was watching a keto video because I would gag. I would feel so sick to my stomach, like I cannot eat this food. And so I would just watch videos of other people doing keto, and it helped me feel like I wasn't alone because I'm the only one that does keto at my house. And then I don't know, it just really helped me stay on track. So that's what I would suggest to you. But I would just take it a day at a time, but also have like a goal in mind. Like you're not going to do a certain thing that triggers you for like a week or two. Just, just keep reminding yourself, okay, so AP, you're diabetic. Well, there you go. That's your motivation. And maybe just research a lot of stuff of what diabetes can do. Or if you know people in real life that have diabetes that are losing feet and toes and all kinds of things, that's pretty darn motivating. Or being blind. Like I have a lot of relatives that are blind. Well, they're losing their eyesight. And not a lot, but to me, a couple of them is a lot. That's just too many people. Okay, let's see. Let me go up a minute so I don't miss some of these things. Okay. And hello, Catherine. Yeah, eating out can be really tricky, Cindy. Um, my husband and I, that's kind of our thing. It always has been. And my husband is just so good to me, and he just makes sure that we go somewhere I can eat things. He really wanted to go to the buffet today, so that's why we went. We haven't been for a while. So I try, but there have been times he wanted to go to the buffet, and I'm like, sweetie, I don't think I can. And so he's like, that's fine, and we go somewhere else. We often eat at Texas Roadhouse because that's super easy to get a keto meal at Texas Roadhouse. Okay, let's see. But it is good to find some other activities that you can do for going out and having fun. Movies, or although movies can trigger people with the treats too, but hikes, museums, shopping. Um, okay, let's see. Thank you, Michelle, for reminding people to like and share. And that's okay, Dagon, because I mistype things constantly. If people that are on here text me in real life, they already know that. I am the worst at texting. My fingers are, I don't know. I'm just terrible at texting and any kind of things on my phone. Oh, bye, Kimber. It was good to see you for a minute. Um, yes, the holidays are terrible. They are so hard, Aretha. You're right. That's why we have our keto through the holidays group. So we'll hopefully help each other stay on track. But also, you just have to have a plan. Like, I already have my Halloween meal planned out. It's going to be a fathead pizza and this pumpkin spice mug cake from Primal Noms that Angie sent me. That's so I already know. It's like I probably will take it really easy in the morning and maybe just have like some eggs and bacon or something, and then that will be my meal, and I that's all I can have. And I'm telling myself that's it. Um, Okay, let me go back. I don't want to miss anyone's comments, and if I do, I'm really, really sorry. Let's see. Oh, I can imagine that being at the office is hard with all the sugar and carbs. Luckily, I am at home, so that's not a problem for me. But we do have a lot of friends and church things, so we have a lot of parties to go to. And every once in a while, I get pretty tempted. But I think I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay. And I do always have, um, like right now, I have a protein bar in my purse just in case I'm like, I need to eat something sweet. But you could do that with like some nuts or things like that. Just always have something on hand that you can have that keeps you from eating the bad stuff and is safe for us keto folk. Um, Jess wishes she could get her in-laws in keto. I know how you feel. I've been on keto off and on for 4 years, and I really wanted my father-in-law to be on it too. But you can't make people do things. It's hard, especially when we love someone and we see them making choices. And but then again, that's been me too. I'm sure throughout my life, people have been watching me and been like, "Wow, maybe you should lay off the food," But we don't say these things to each other. Um, so for Chrissy, keeping her keto is health issues. Hmm. Yeah. You know what, Karen? That happens to me all the time. Like, that's why I don't meal plan, because I will have things planned out and then I don't want to eat it. I just don't. That's why I always try and have a variety of things that I know I like on hand, ready, that I can cook. Um, that moment when I'm having like I want to eat something, because I've noticed that when I had in the past things planned out, it never sounds good to me. That makes it really hard for me. Um, Snack night, you might be able to do some kind of a snack night on keto. I don't know. I don't know what kinds of snacks you guys used to have for snack night, but you might be able to still do that. And so, see, Angie's not diabetic, which is good. You're blessed in that way. Um, yeah, being overweight is life threatening. It's true. Oh, did you? So, Karen, you tried the Quest pizza? Well, yeah. And I like the fathead pizza dough. It's kind of a pain in the butt to make. So, and sometimes I was just talking to my husband about this at the restaurant. I used to make all of our food basically from scratch, bread, everything. And we always had amazing home baked goods and stuff. I put a lot of work into our food. And now I'm just like, I cannot even. There's this shrimp at the buffet that is got all these spices and things on it, but they cook it in the shell. And I was like, I was thinking I could get that, but then I would have to peel the outside of the shrimp off to get to the shrimp, and I just couldn't be bothered to do that. And I was like, wow, I have become so lazy with keto. It's got to be something pretty easy. I have to gear myself up to make some kind of a real meal for keto. It's terrible. Um, yeah, keto treats do cause breakdowns, Cindy. That's true. I made a bunch of stuff last week, and I finally just had to stick it in the freezer and just tell myself, nope, you can't have this right now, because I kind of wondered if that was contributing to the inflammation that I was having last week, the swelling. But and the swelling is pretty much gone. I have a little bit still on my ankles, excuse me, but I've been trying to be really, really careful this week. And the buffet was not the best choice, but I was very, very careful there. And um, I don't think there will be any ill effects, and I'll have a pretty low carb dinner. Um, let's see. You're welcome, AP. If you have any more questions about it, just ask. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome. Yeah, I do that too at the movies. I bring my own stuff too. But we hardly ever go to the movies anymore. We're usually at home, so it's easy. I just take it downstairs. Let's see. Take care, Dagon. Have a great day. Hello. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Paul and Adrian. I don't know which one is here with us today, but welcome. Yeah, I hate texting too. I'm the worst. The worst. I'm glad my Halloween meal makes you smile, Angie. Thank you for making it possible. Because you have to have pumpkin on Halloween, right? You have to. Well, I have to, because I love pumpkin. All the pumpkin things I love, including lotions and things like that. My chapstick. So, hello. Let's see. Okay, Keto Grace Debbie from Utah. Yes, I remember at some point we were possibly talking about maybe meeting up with Tammy. So sometime we'll have to do that. We probably won't come out to Utah again until the spring, but I'll let you know, because that would be fun if we could somehow meet up. Um, yeah, Karen, I agree. If I worked in an office, I would have keto treats in my desk drawer too, because that would be hard to deal with that on a regular basis. I think Gina from Burnt Ginger does. I think she has like a few things in her desk drawer at work. I've noticed her do that. Let's see. Yeah, keto with intermittent fasting does help. I sometimes I can do that, but other times I just can't. Hey, Esther, you guys need to do lunch. Just be quiet while you're doing it if you don't mind. Thanks. Um, we've had a really weird late day today because we had the snowstorm. A lot of the schools were delay or closed, so we didn't have seminary this morning. As far as I could tell, maybe they did and we missed it, but oh well. So we slept in today, and the kids just had breakfast at like 11. Um, Nobody's hungry? Okay. Awesome, Rosie. I'm glad you're still listening. Um, okay, so I'm going to assume Paul is with us because he said his wife lost over 40 pounds on the keto diet and fasting 16 to 18 hours a day. Yeah, I know that's what Tamara does. So many people do it, actually. Um, I sometimes am really good at fasting. Well, fasting to me would be skipping breakfast. But since I've been doing more exercise, it's been harder for me. So, but today we didn't eat until it was probably about 12:15. So I guess I kind of did today. Um, I hope I'm not missing anyone's comments. Okay. So let's see. Christy doesn't meal plan. Yeah, same here. I just I try to sometimes and then I don't. One of the things I think I might try to do is make a few meals I like, um, that like like chili or some other kind of casserole type things, and then just have them in the freezer. Because I did that with a chicken casserole from CJ's Keto Kitchen that I made a while ago, and that was nice. It probably took me about a month and a half to finish them off. I only had three of them, but then when I was like, I don't know what to make, and I just pop one of those in the microwave. Um, Oh, snack night was frozen things from the store. Well, yeah. You'd probably have to come up with some keto friendly things. Fried. Okay, looks like Paul and Aaron are having their live chat at 5 p.m. West Coast time. Yeah, you can overdo it on keto treats too. It's true, Angie. I know. That's kind of, I'm trying really hard this week to not have sugary things. I did have those pumpkin chaffles on Tuesday and I put a little bit of swerve on them because I wanted to try my pumpkin dash, of course. But yeah, I've been trying to steer away from too many sweet things this week, and I think it's helping me actually. Um, Good for you, Angie. I know Christy's waiting to have ice cream until November 1st. She's got some Rebel ice cream. Hey, is there something I can put this thing on so it's not like straining my neck, leaning over? My kids are done watching their show. Okay. Hello, Gina. Oh, Mad, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Claire. So OMAD is one meal a day for those that don't know. And yeah, I've seen a lot of people have success with that too. I have to be careful because when I restrict myself too much, I get a little crazy. And so that's why if I'm feeling hungry, I just eat. I cannot force myself to do things because that is what I think actually has made me struggle and go off keto. I used to only do total carbs of keto a couple years ago, and I would only make it like 3 months, and then I'd fail. So I do net carbs now, and also just trying. If I'm hungry, I eat, but I try. Well, sometimes I'm really good at eating like whole foods and um, I try and keep the keto treats to a minimum, and sometimes I'm really terrible at that too. So, okay, yes. What for? Yeah, really quick, and then maybe you guys do something else. Okay. Um. Yeah, I could see that. She said. Cindy says, yeah. Maybe choose something else. You guys watched that a lot yesterday. So they're not doing school today. Our kids aren't. All of their friends are out of school. The people we do seminary with are at a charter school, so they don't. They actually do have school today and tomorrow, but our kids' friends all are off school, so they think they shouldn't have to do school when their friends aren't doing school. So we're taking it easy today and tomorrow. Okay, so Cindy was saying that OMAD helps her because it takes eating off the table. I actually noticed that with Meaty Monday. It's like it is Meaty Monday. I can't have anything but meat. That actually has helped me. So I understand that makes sense. You know what? Pumpkin pie is amazing. I love pumpkin pie. And yes, I could cheat sometimes, but me personally, I can't. I just can't. I've done that for 4 years. And um, I'm finally just now getting back to the best of what I've ever done on keto. I'm just a few pounds away from it. Um, and my A1C is pretty close to the best A1C I've seen so far. But I have a really hard time getting back on track. And so I've kind of gotten to the point on May 1st where I decided I cannot cheat anymore. I might have Ethiopian food and it's my birthday, so I might do that, but if I'm feeling like it's going to set me back, I'm not doing it. I just I have my diet. I'm pretty insulin resistant. I mean, that's a way to describe it. And I struggle with eating healthy. So I don't think I personally can. Other people can. I know a lot of people do, but for me, I don't trust myself is probably a better way to describe it. And yeah, there is keto pumpkin pie. I've not made it before, but I know you can. And also, someone, Kathy Dean, I think is her name, she came out with a keto pecan pie. I'm so trying that at Thanksgiving. I love pecan pie. Um, Gina says she thinks sometimes it's a bad. Take care, Aretha. She's leaving, but Gina says she thinks it's a bad idea to have a drawer of stuff at work. I can see that too. If I used to have a drawer of keto chocolates and things in our hutch, and I had to stop doing that. It was a little too easy to go over there and nibble. Let's see. Oh, you're in Arizona. Paul and Adrian are in Arizona. We used to live in Phoenix for quite a few years. And it does around Halloween time start to cool down. Ignore the Stoka bar, Angie. Step away from the Stoka bar. Okay, let's see. Yeah, and Karen says she can't keep nuts around. Um, yeah, that's why we have to know ourselves. What can we do? If there's something that tempts us or is hard for us, we have to be really careful. Some people can handle certain things, other people cannot. So I think it's really important to not compare yourself to other people or try and copy other people exactly. Um, you have to do what's best for you. Some people can have nuts every day and it doesn't do anything to them. Or, like I've had that protein bar in my purse ever since Christy sent it to me and I still haven't eaten it. And the other ones are in my fridge waiting. And so, like, they don't super tempt me. They're just there as like a backup. But chocolate, yeah, I can't have chocolate around. I just want to eat it all the time. So we have to be really careful. Oh, I love CJ's Keto Kitchen. They have a lot of really good recipes. I'm not a meatloaf fan. Never have been. So that I never want to make that. Um, and it's true. All carbs, and you got to be so careful with carbs. They're sneaky little devils. Four Corners in Northeast. Okay, so you are getting cold. Yeah, if you're in Northeast Arizona, yeah, you are. Um, that's funny, Karen. Chiropractor Berg. That's pretty funny. I've heard that. I actually never have watched his videos, but I've heard a lot of people say he pushes a lot of supplements. So, um, good job, Angie. Yeah, I haven't even been letting myself have chaffles with sugar-free syrup this week. I'm like, no, I can't. There is a time and a place for me personally. You guys do whatever you want, but for me, I'm like, I know that a lot of things are keto, but that doesn't mean I can eat them all the time. They need to be special treats for me. Hello, Melissa MC. Okay, Karen, what part of Arizona did you live in? We were in Glendale and Phoenix. And let's see, Melissa does not meal plan either, but she preps some things. That's smart because then you have them frozen and ready to go if you feel like you want to eat those. Christy can't do OMAD or long fasting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's got to be. It's a lifestyle for me now. So, um, so I just have to. There's no non-keto stuff for me ever again. I'm not saying I won't overeat on the keto stuff. I do that sometimes, but I'm not ever going off keto or having non-keto things again. That's just my plan. Okay. What's up, sweetie? You need something? Okay, I fed keto cheesecake to everyone last year, huh? Oh no, so I need to watch more records. Okay, I'll get on that. Okay. Um. Okay, so you fed keto cheesecake. This is Karen. She fed keto cheesecake to the carb eaters, and they couldn't tell a difference. Well, that's lucky. It must be a good cheesecake, and maybe you need to send me that. Oh, pumpkin pie. Oh, okay. I need your recipe. My husband can detect a fake sugar a mile away. He will still try things for me sometimes, but he never really likes it. And my kids are better about it than he is. But it seems like a lot of you guys um, either meal plan or have stuff ready to go in the freezer and stuff. That's yeah. I don't know. I tell people all the time I'm like a 12-year-old in a 45-year-old body. I'm just kind of dysfunctional sometimes. I probably should plan a little better, but I do always have stuff that I can eat ready to go. I take a ground beef and I make up a bunch of hamburgers, so they're frozen all easy. I can either make a hamburger or I can, cook it and chop it up and make some kind of other thing. And I always have my tilapia. Sorry, Karen. And yeah, chaffle. Who can't whip up a chaffle pretty quickly? So let's see. Wow, Karen, I need your recipes. If people can't tell, I need your recipes. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I made that beef stew, which was really more like soup last night. You guys want to play that game? Okay. And I have a bowl of it ready to go for today. I don't want to eat it. That's what is the problem with me. So I'm probably going to actually put it in a freezer thing and put it in the freezer for when I do feel like eating it. Even though it was so good yesterday, it's like I'm ready for something different today. Like I said, I'm like a little kid. Kids hate leftovers, so okay. Yeah, same here, Melissa. I can't. I've learned that over the last 4 years. I cannot cheat ever again. I just have to be so careful. Okay, I hope I'm not missing one. Yes, Phoenix is hot, and Phoenix is kind of unattractive, but there are a lot of good things about Phoenix. Okay, yeah, I think well, I pretty much only do my own food. I don't cook keto really for the family. Sometimes I make a meal that I can eat and they can eat, and then they have stuff with it. But I'm always making two things. I think that's why I'm so lazy for myself. Because I'm also really simple. I don't mind eating the same thing over and over again. Sometimes if it's like chicken wings or tilapia. But when I put a lot of effort into a meal, it's like the soup, which wasn't that hard. I don't often want to eat it again. Not right away, anyway. Your son is keto. Oh, I remember you talking about that a while ago, and you were really excited he got on track, right? Baked burgers. Meatloaf is just baked burgers. Okay, so you were in Tucson. Okay, let me see. Okay, cool. And Yuma. Ooh, Yuma. Ooh. Sorry. I don't like Yuma. How do you lose weight eating keto food the same way you ate the SAD diet? I guess I don't understand that question. How do you lose weight eating keto food the same way you ate the SAD diet? Am I missing something on that? Because I don't understand that question. Please make it much simpler for me, Angie. Oh, so you're talking to Christy. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so Christy got to her goal eating tons of dessert chaffles. Yeah, I can't eat like that. My body hates me. And Cindy has to stay strict keto. Okay, so in the past, I have lost weight. In fact, from my highest, I've lost 68 pounds. And that has been keto. And it's not even a full 30 now. I mean, because my scale's doing weird things. And before I did calorie counting and running, lots and lots and lots of running. Let's see. Your kids meal prep, Rosio. Okay, that's interesting. Enjoy my tilapia. Yeah, I try not to think about it. I haven't eaten as much since I researched tilapia, but I still eat it. I like my fish. Oh, your daughter's a vegetarian. Okay. Yeah, when you're lifting, you have to eat differently. Okay. That's good, Cindy. Those are some good tips on how to meal prep. Take care, Cynthia. Let's see. Else is keto. Oh, that's so lucky, Karen. Yeah, that's nice. You're lucky, Gina. I see you losing weight every single week, and I am so excited and happy for you, but I try not to be a little bit jealous. So, you're lucky. Enjoy it. Yeah, the weight's awesome on keto, but the best part is feeling good. It just is. Okay, so yeah, I must have missed your previous comment. I think a lot. They're coming in so fast, and I can't keep up. Um, Thank you, Angie, for letting me know I missed that. Yeah. Okay. Wow, your son weighs less than you. That's good. It's good when they can figure out how to be healthy when they're younger. Like I really wish I knew about keto years ago. So, hello, Linda. Nice to see you. Okay. Wow, Cindy. Wait, was that Cindy who said you lost? When I start reading a comment, sometimes it flips up and I lose it. Someone said they lost 100 pounds. Where is it? Who said that? Dun, dun, dun. Yes, Cindy. Ah, that's so awesome. That's a big deal. Wow. Okay, Linda, where are you that you're already working on dinner? It's 2:40 here where I am. Yeah, cod and flounder, those are good too. Pretty much I'll eat almost every fish out there. How to console. And yeah, Gina's 96 pounds down. Isn't that awesome? You're doing so good, Gina. So awesome. Hello, Invincible Modi. And thank you for the compliment. And just in case you're wondering, I am married. One of the things I've noticed on Instagram, it can be a little unsettling. There's a lot of people who want a private message and say all these things. Kind of strange. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing that. This is Karen making sure her son's not the fifth generation of diabetes. Yeah, it's awful. We have to be super careful. You are welcome, Gina. I love your channel. If you guys, okay, you guys check each other's channels out when you get a chance. You can just go on the right side where the name is, and there's like these three little dots, and you can go to channel and and subscribe to each other. You know what though, Cindy? I understand it makes you bugged you lose, but you're doing it, and 50 pounds to lose, that's not that much. Not compared to already losing 100. That's impressive. Just focus on the good. I guess that's like me saying I wish I knew about keto a long time ago. I do wish that, but I wonder if I would have even done anything about it. I think I might have had to get a little older and be a little more scared before I would listen. So I don't know. Michigan, okay. That's smart to do dinner at 5. We usually try and have dinner around 6, but sometimes we're bad and it's like 6:37. Hey Ezra, will you microwave this for me, please, since it's starting to get cold? Thanks. I like your gloves, by the way. Thanks. He has purple gloves on. Naughty boy, Steven. You brought him upstairs when he's not allowed to be up there? That cat. Okay. Yeah. You guys are doing awesome. Okay, what questions do you have, or what do you want to talk about? Or anything that you've learned this week that you want to share with me? That is so awesome, Christy. 175 from your heaviest. Wow. That's amazing. But if I actually get down to my secret goal weight, which I don't talk about, especially not to my husband because he doesn't like it, then I would have lost 100 pounds. But that's like 30 pounds away from now. So I don't know if I'll bother with it. We'll see. Yeah, Steven, he is a naughty little rascal, but the kids help him be naughty too. We have rules for him because I'm allergic to him. So he can't go upstairs because I don't want him getting on my bed, which he loves to do because he knows he shouldn't. And then I'm laying on cat hair and I'm itchy. He's not allowed to be on furniture either because of the same thing. Yeah, it is pretty tricky to do keto with a family, but my kids and my husband, thank you, bud, are so supportive. And I was even telling Tim, like, what if I get to the buffet and I freak out and I want to eat fried shrimp? And he's like, if you try to eat fried shrimp, I'll knock it out of your hands. So, it can be tricky, but it's also they're great. And I do the shopping, so the treats that they have are generally treats I don't care about. Every once in a while, they have things that I want, but hello, one powerful force. What's your name? Like your given name. I like to know people's names. It's fun. To. I actually think I have subscribed to your channel. I just haven't gotten to watch any of your videos yet. Let's see. Yeah, the things that we feed our cats and dogs, unless we're really responsible pet owners, are not the best. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But our outside cat, she catches mice and rabbits and birds and feeds herself pretty healthy for the most part. She has a little bit of cat food every day too, but she's a good hunter. And I know that we're supposed to hate cats doing that, but there are so many mice and rabbits where we live that I love that cat for killing them all. So, let's see. What made us start our channel? That's an excellent question. Okay. So I have started a channel a long time ago just to put family videos on there, and I was never very good. But last April, so April of 2018, I was talking to Tammy from Keto and the Chaos, and she was telling me she was saying you'll do much better on keto if you video everything, and if you start up a channel. So I did, and she was right. It really helped me. So I've enjoyed doing that. It's been nice to get to know other people from my channel. It has really, really helped me stay strong. There have been times when I've been somewhere and I wanted to cheat and I thought about all my friends and it made me stay strong. So yeah, I would recommend. I know there's a lot of keto YouTubers out there already, but so what? Do it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are doing it to document their journeys. Lisa, okay. Nice to meet you, Lisa, from One Powerful Force. And AP is Amy. That's my sister's name. I love the name Amy. My sister's pretty amazing. Like a lot amazing. I think when she was getting in line for all the like talents in heaven, I was getting in line for kids. She's got it all, and I've got a lot of kids, which is a huge blessing. But she can. There's nothing my sister can't do, and she's like gorgeous. Um, let's see. Hello, Colette or Coco. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. You're okay, Coco. You can be with us for a minute, and then I'm sure I'll do this again. I know you work tomorrow night, but I'll do it again because this is so fun. Okay, who's Courtney? Did I miss a Courtney? Because Angie said hi, Courtney. Let me go up. I don't know. I think I'm missing comments. Sorry, guys. Okay, I did the South Beach diet for like 2 weeks, maybe a month. Do you guys remember that diet? That was pretty low carb. Yeah, I felt like crap too. Um, oh, thank you, Gina. Just don't look at my teeth and my bald head. My sister has so much hair and perfectly straight teeth, big, beautiful brown eyes. She has the same long eyelashes I do. She's so pretty. And she actually plucks her eyebrows the way you're supposed to. She's I think it's called esthetician. I can't say that word. Where she does like all these beautiful things to people's faces. So she takes good care of herself. She's always like, when you come to Utah, I'd love to give you a facial or do your eyebrows or something. And I'm like, don't even bother, Amy, because I can't keep it up. It'd just be a waste of your time. But she's great. She also makes these amazing cakes, like Ace of Cake type cakes, and sells them. And she runs half marathons all the time. And if she wasn't so wonderful and kind and sweet, I would. I mean, she's just like perfect. So it's hard to not just love her because she's like so great. But yes, it's true. Well, not all of my children are precious, I must say, but most of them are. I have a couple of kids, one that's just not very kind, and one that's a criminal, and he has caused a lot of damage. So I'm not feeling like he's super precious right now, but he could change. Okay, let's see. Okay, I like when you guys talk to each other. That's good. Oh, wasn't that talent show cute? I should have videoed the whole thing, but most of the other acts were other people's kids. So I only videoed the ones that my kids had in there, but it was a lot of fun. We have some really talented kids in our church. Um, so yeah, those are cute. You can go watch those videos on my channel if you want. And I have to say that Ezra decided to sing that song the night before the talent show. So, and he started practicing at like 2 in the afternoon. And then Claire decided at like 3 in the afternoon when the talent show was at 7 to sing the song she sang. And yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of practicing going on, but those two both have really nice voices. I told them next year would be even better if you guys practiced. So let's see. So oh, Gina, you tried it 2 years ago. Okay. Yeah. If you don't keep up with your electrolytes, you do feel like garbage and you can't keep up with it. Plus, I think keeping your electrolytes balanced helps with the hunger a little bit too. And also, I think when you first start out with keto, you absolutely have to do well on your fat. Even if you're doing the higher protein version, I really think you got to make sure you don't feel hungry because as soon as you start to feel hungry, then it's bad news. So keep the fats decent for a while till you get in the groove, and then you can lower them a little bit if you want. I kind of lean a little more towards the moderate protein, high fat, at least mentally. Like I think that's better, a better version. It's a more therapeutic version, but I also really love meat, so I think I'm more of a high protein, high fat keto if that exists. That's me. Oh, okay. You thought Coco was Courtney. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Coco is Colette, and she doesn't care if whichever name you want to call her. You wanted to be Crystal. That's so funny. I like the name Colette, and I like the nickname Coco too. Okay. Uh, yeah, you know what? My sister would give you a facial, Christy, because you're my friend. That is how amazing she is. She made our daughter Beth's cake for her wedding, and it was beautiful. She also did Tim's sister's cake for her wedding too. Yeah, Christy. If you're ever in Utah, she totally would. Let's see, Angie, you've been overweight your whole life, but not really a dieter. Oh, that's interesting. Do you think that having the hysterectomy affected your weight gain then? What do you think? Atkins. Yeah, I heard about Atkins when I was younger. I probably was in my 20s. I think I maybe tried it for a week. Um, I don't know. I think there's just a better science with keto than, at least my opinion. Maybe especially because the electrolytes are so heavily talked about, and that's a big part of it. Yes, kids are a blessing, and yeah, it's true. He doesn't. I totally believe God doesn't give us more than we can handle because He will always sustain us and help us. Um, yeah, my kids are like their mother. They wing a lot. We all wing a lot around here. You know what? I've had heart palpitations off and on when I do keto too, and that always is a sign to me like, woo, electrolytes are not good. So you don't always have a headache when they're off. You can get those heart palpitations too. So okay. That's interesting, Angie. Have I don't know a lot of people that have had hysterectomies or at least talk about it, so I haven't heard much about that. So yeah, I could never do paleo either. I love my dairy too much. And I actually don't even know that much about paleo, so wow, that's crazy, Angie. That is crazy. Hello, Jason. I thought you couldn't get on today. Glad to see you here. Jason's from our Keto Through the Holidays group, and he's very supportive of all of us ladies. I know that we have a few other men on there, but they're pretty quiet. Well, yeah, if the fluttery chest thing, it could be age. Well, I'm glad you did, Jason. We're glad to have you here. Yeah, I miss sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. I don't miss honey. I never really liked it, unless it was like on a homemade biscuit with a lot of butter. That's when I like honey. Oh, you're doing a giveaway video, Angie? Did I miss it? Because I thought I was caught up. Although I think I actually have one video that you just posted maybe yesterday that I haven't seen yet, or maybe this morning. Hello, Lisa Daniels. I'm so glad you made it. Good to see you here. Okay, honey for sore throats. Yeah, I think I did that when I was a little kid. When I think back on how I've eaten my whole lifetime, it's no surprise that I'm where I am now. Absolutely no surprise. Hmm. There's a sweet potato casserole that's pretty amazing, Karen. And if I made that for you, you'd probably like it. But I wouldn't. Why would I sabotage you like that? Oh, awesome. Did you have cancer like in your uterus? Is that why you had to have hysterectomy? Angie, look at me being all nosy. Okay. That's awesome. That is awesome. Being cancer free is awesome. And also, a lot of people actually do keto for cancer. I haven't researched any of that myself. I've just heard about it. So, oh, pasta. Okay. I probably shouldn't talk about these things because it might trigger people, but I used to love to make homemade macaroni and cheese and then have a big glass of orange juice. What the heck? I used to eat that a lot. So crazy. Yeah, I think keto does do a lot of good. Yeah, it's good stuff. I've been having fun researching a little more. I don't know what to call it, but I've been researching more keto more than just watching YouTube channels the last day or two, and it's been fun and good to remind myself of there's so much more to keto than weight and even controlling diabetes. So I know, man, we don't even want to get started on how I used to eat. It's terrible. It's terrible. But I was happy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm happy now too. I love food too much. The science is it's incredible. I'm gonna post some of these videos on maybe my ketogenic diabetic Facebook group. I don't know if everybody's on the keto through the holidays, so I do have a Facebook group called Ketogenic Diabetic, and I basically do nothing on there except post my YouTube videos. But I think I might start posting some of the stuff I'm finding because it's fascinating. It's really interesting. And it's not a private group. Anybody in the world can see it. So it's just ketogenic diabetic. That's what I thought of naming myself sometime last year on YouTube. But then I was like, well, I do a lot of family stuff too on my videos. So I decided just to stick with Wendy Barron. But okay. Sounds good, Jason. Karen, you can come teach us this stuff anytime. In fact, share your information with us on. I know you're on keto through the holidays, so I'd love to read some of the things you found. Oh, you had ovarian cancer. Oh, oh my goodness. What? You walked around with those without knowing? Oh my gosh. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, which too much information for any guys here, sorry, but anytime I have one of those cyst bursts, I want to die. They hurt so much. I cannot imagine having cysts that big. They're tumors in a way on the ovaries. That's crazy. You must have been used to being in pain or something, or have a high tolerance for pain. Yeah, I'm glad you're okay, Angie. I agree. I think I'm definitely going to reverse my diabetes. It won't always be gone. I mean, I won't be cured, like in the sense that I never can get it again. But I am going to get it down to. I really hope I can get it down to where I don't take any medication at all. Right. Well, in September my A1C was 6.3. The lowest I've seen my A1C since I've been testing and even new was 5.8, and then I kind of went bad again. Uh, hey Lisa, I'm assuming it's Lisa. Could be Will, but I think it's Lisa. Um, so yeah, Karen, reverse remission because it's always there. The minute you start eating normal again, that diabetes is right back on track. Not much, Jason. Probably just the uncomfortable stuff that we were talking about, girl stuff. um, so I am really excited to find out in January what my A1C is. I'm hoping to heck it's under 6. Hey, Christy, welcome. I'm glad you came back too, Linda, and glad Jason's back too. Okay, let's see. You are welcome. I'm going to do a live chat tomorrow, probably like around 5:30 or 6. And it will just be a shorter one because my kids are going somewhere at 7. That's mountain time. You'll have to look up what time that is for you. Yeah, don't scroll up, Jason. Okay, let's see. Well, you can always watch the replay. Yeah, you can. It's not too much. We were just talking about PCOS and that kind of stuff, which you probably don't even know what that is. I'm curious though. I'm going to talk about PCOS again. When I found out I was diabetic 4 years ago, my doctor told me, well, women with PCOS, 50% of them will have diabetes by the time they're 40. No, I didn't know that. I wish someone had told me that when I was 20 and found out I had PCOS. but they didn't. Okay, Christy's saying she has PCOS. I'm curious, do any of the rest of you guys have PCOS? I also have hypothyroidism. So I'm always really curious about people who have diabetes if they also have one or both of those other things. I know there, and there probably people probably talk about that there being a connection there. Um, yeah, I mean, I think PCOS is pretty common with diabetics, and a lot of people who have PCOS do keto. It's true. Oh, you had thyroid cancer. Oh, yikes. That's scary, Lisa. Okay. And okay, so Lisa also has PCOS too. The other Lisa. Um, okay, Constance. I don't follow macros. How about that? I don't count calories. Sometimes I do, and I force myself to track, and then I hate it so much and I stop. My thing is, I just eat when I'm hungry, and I eat things that sound good to me, and I try not to go over 20 carbs. That's what I do. But don't copy me because that's not the best way. That's just the being honest way. I'm being honest with you. Okay, and Lisa Daniels has hypothyroidism. Christy, you had gestational diabetes. Yep. Yeah. Uh, Gina, maybe you might want to see for sure if you have PCOS because painful ovarian cyst is actually a sign. Have they done an ultrasound of your ovaries? If you have that ring of like the pearls around your ovaries, that's you have it. Um, okay, so okay, I haven't really talked about this before because I'm so embarrassed of myself, but I did so poorly from the holidays last year till May 1st that even though I was taking 2,000 milligrams of metformin, my A1C was 9.5. So that is why I will not ever get off keto again, and that's why I'll never cheat again because it scared the heck out of me. That's really, really, really bad. And when I first found out I was diabetic, I was 12.7. So me being at 6.3 right now is really good. And I'm just going to keep going lower until I hopefully can get off some of this medication and control it with keto for the rest of my life. It's scary stuff. Um, okay, so Jason, we can't shock you with anything, can we? That is pretty interesting. He says he watched a video where a girl used her friend's breast milk to help her skin condition. Wow. Okay, let's see. A good job, Lisa. I'm so glad you beat that thyroid cancer. That's really scary. And then, yeah, and you have a thyroid cyst. Yeah, just the way we all eat when we're not on keto is just not good. Not all, but a lot of people. These are causing all of our health problems. I know they are. Everybody knows that. I think we all know that. Um, yeah, PCOS can cause some serious hormonal ups and downs, freak out sessions. My husband is like the most low key, laid back guy on earth. But I made him so mad one time that he actually threw keys. He threw them like across the room, not anywhere near me, but he was so mad. Like, that's how bad I was. It takes a lot to get him mad. Um, I don't try to get him mad, but I was just crazy back in the day. I feel so much better on keto, and honestly, I've felt so much better since being on metformin too. Um, you were 14 when you were diagnosed. Wow. Okay. Okay, I gotta go up. I'm missing some comments. When I talk, I miss comments. What am I doing? Come on. You can still have kids being PCOS. I have cousins that have, and we've actually been pregnant 11 times. So it's not that you can't get pregnant. We just miscarry and we don't know why. They've done all the testing on us, and except they said they needed to do genetic testing on us, and we didn't want to pay for that. It seemed stupid. We already had tons of kids at that point. So no, that there's no point. Do I exercise a lot? Yeah. I am actually getting back into running constant, so I do exercise a lot. Hi, Regina. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. I saw you come in when I was talking about something else, so I don't know if I said hi. Um, oh, okay, that's interesting, Gina. So maybe you don't have PCOS. Hello, Kim Dudra, or is that how you say your name, Dudra? I'm so glad you don't have symptoms anymore after being on keto. Yeah, my PCOS is like, other than just like hair loss and stuff, I don't really notice anything with being on keto either. It's a miracle. Keto is like miraculous. Yeah, I'm definitely not at the point where I feel like I can handle a cheat meal, Jason. I don't even know if I trust myself to even try it. Possibly for my birthday in March. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, Rosio, you are a busy lady too. You always have fun stuff going on. That's okay. If you guys can't make the chats, that's okay. I love when you come, but don't feel obligated. Misfit and nerdy. Okay. I have to go to the doctor a lot, Gina, because of my diabetes. I go like every 3 months. I hate it. Though I like my doctor. She's nice. Yeah, it will. Christy, it will help with PCOS. And there's a lot of people who do keto and have PCOS and they end up getting pregnant. I don't know if you care about that, but it can happen. Yeah, I think when you're young and you start out and you have PCOS, you have better luck. The older you get, the harder it is, from what I've heard. Um, that's funny, Karen. We're different in that way, right? Although I'm finally to the point in the last few years where I'm like, I'm okay with not having any more children. And I used to tell my husband all the time, I don't know if I'll ever feel like I want to be done having kids. Bless the man. He just was on board for everything. That's why I love him so much. Such a good guy. Uh, it's true, Constance. Yeah, pretty much everything can be turned into a keto version. Oh, Jason, what's going on with your heart, or is it just kind of like a routine thing? Okay, I understand that, Christy, because yeah, you can have a lot of pain being PCOS. I have for most of my adult years, but I have to say that when I started, a while ago, I lost weight about, I don't know, 40 pounds maybe, and started running a lot. I really saw a huge difference in how I felt, girl wise, and definitely on keto. I feel so good on keto. It's amazing. Yeah, I hear you on Karen. I always tell people the best thing you can give your kid is a sibling because they need someone to handle life with, and then when the parents are older, it's nice to have someone to help and just, someone to talk to when, talk about your crazy childhood with that understands because they had the same crazy childhood. So, yeah. And obviously, not everybody can have more than one child. That's fine too. But yeah, I just always thought siblings was important. I have 4 siblings myself, and yeah. But I also know a lot of people who are really happy just being only children. So, every family does what's right for them. Oh, okay. So you had a heart attack. Was this pre keto? It must have been pre keto, I'm assuming. That's really scary. Well, I hope it all comes back okay for you, but it probably will because you're doing so great with your health, your keto. Yes, we have a recipe file or something like that on our Keto Through the Holidays group, Constance. So go ahead, put them in there. You can also just post them on the wall too. But yeah, that was the point. Was I wanted to have a lot of recipes that we could share with each other and just support each other, and Stay strong through the holidays. Yeah, I had fibroids once too. I actually had to have them surgically removed. That really sucked, actually. But yeah, there's a whole heck of a lot of pain with PCOS. I must have missed something. What is $50? Oh, okay. You're talking about the CAC scan, right? I'm talking to you, Karen. Okay, I was looking at a clot with spleen. That is scary, Jason. Yeah, you're very blessed. Yeah, I have a lot of kids that would like to be an only child too. Our oldest definitely did when we brought home her brother. She was mad. I think she's been mad ever since. Let's see. Oh, 16 years. Okay. Good. You're doing really good then if 16 years later. That's excellent. Yeah, please do, Constance. We need all the recipes we can get. And you guys, if you want to be part of our group and you aren't, it's just Keto Through the Holidays on Facebook, and I'll accept your request. That's interesting, Lisa. Diabetic retinopathy. Wow. How old are you? That's really scary. Okay, $50 for the scan. That's not too bad, actually. That baby. Yeah, our daughter was TO'd for a long time. 47. Okay, so you've been going through this for a long time. Oh, I thought you were diagnosed with hyperthyroidism at 14 and a half. So diabetes or PCOS. Which one were you diagnosed with at 44? Yeah, that's true, Jason. That's what I keep thinking about how I've been up and down the last couple of weeks and being upset is that why don't you just relax a little, as I'm saying to myself. Your body's trying to heal from all the stupid things you've done to it. So just relax and remember this is a process and it's okay. Take care, Gina. So glad you could be with us for a little bit. Yeah. And I'm really excited to see where I am next year of not cheating. Oh, okay. Yeah, so A1C was 14. Okay. So then are you talking about PCOS then at 44? Yeah, that's true, Jason. I'm really excited to see where I am in a year now. Okay, so Christy, I've been doing keto off and on for 4 years, but I've been serious, really serious about it, not cheating at all, since May 1st. So it's not my first go around with keto, but it's my last falling off the wagon. I am sticking to it. Okay, diabetic retinopathy. Okay, at 44. Cool. Wouldn't it be so fun if we could actually like all chat on a video together at the same time? Because sometimes the comments are hard to understand. So, well, at least for me. Maybe it's just me. Probably it's just me. But that would be fun if we could like be in a room talking. Don't mention KetoCon again, Jason. I don't think I can go. Someday though. Someday I'll go. Jason's going to KetoCon. Anyone else? $10 in. Yeah. That's probably why I fell off the wagon before too, and just being super, super strict. So yeah, I can't talk about why I can't go to KetoCon right now because it's not my information, and I'm waiting for someone else to say I can share. But yeah, I have something else happening in June around the same time that I cannot go to KetoCon. So, and I'm trying to get my husband to go too, but I don't know. I think he's a little tired of all the keto talk. He might hate KetoCon. Yeah, who's going to KetoCon? You can meet up with Jason. We have a couple other people that are going too in our group, but I forgot who. Yeah, I remember when they got you on Marco Polo, but also Karen, you were on that live chat when they were in Disney too. Okay, let's see. You can do a live on Instagram and talk to one at a time. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know anything about these things. I figured them out like way after everybody else. Yeah, please do. Um. Okay, so your wife's not going with you, Jason. I remember you saying that you had really good. Yeah, Tim has keto fatigue, big time. He's usually pretty good about it, but every once in a while he makes a comment, and I'm like, "Oh, this bothers you. I see." But he's such a good guy. Oh, I guess Sybil's not on here. She wanted to see his slippers. He's not doing the slipper thing, so I'm gonna probably have to show them to her in a video without without Tim involved. Yeah, KetoCon is June, like the 14th or 12th or something. Tell us, Jason. You looked adorable, Karen, and that was fun for me because I was like, "Yay, Karen in real life!" Even though it wasn't really real life; it was a video, but it was fun. I still think you should have a channel, Karen. What are the exact dates, Jason? You're probably annoyed because I've asked you this several times. One of the things that's happening in June that I can talk about is we're most likely doing our church girls camp that month, and I work with the girls in our church, so I'll be going to that. And we don't know the exact dates, but there's something else happening that I hopefully can talk about in November. Yeah, you should. You should, Karen. I will subscribe to you. Oh, Christy, that makes me sad if you're gonna go. But I really can't go. Um, will you go again the year after, Christy? And maybe we could room together because I don't think I can get my husband to go. 12th through the 14th. Okay. Oh, Karen, I forgot. Yep. You know what girls camp's all about. Yeah. I absolutely love girls camp. It's fun. I've gone on 2 years now. So I love it. So, and I'll actually have 4 girls going, which is crazy. Okay, Christy, will you go to KetoCon in 2021 and room with me? I think Tamara wants to go to KetoCon this in June. Tamara, as in Keto and the Chaos. You guys probably all know who she is. All right, let's see. How long are we in? An hour and a half. That's crazy. Henry is 8 years old, and he is our youngest. Yeah. Cool, Christy. We'll text. We'll keep in touch about that. No way I'm not rooming with you, Jason. That is weird. Henry, the cheaper it'll be. Yeah, I don't think so. You'll find someone to room with you. Oh, Melanie's going 2021. That's cool. Laughing so hard you're crying. Yeah. Yeah, there's all women in here. Everyone's laughing, and someone probably would be okay with it. Hey, Ashley. Glad you could make it. We're talking about KetoCon. Jason's offering to room with people for 2021. In case you're interested. Okay, so how'd you make keto garlic bread? Was it with a chaffle? And I was laughing at your comment, Jason. Two crazy ketos. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I don't know. There's a lot of keto people I don't know. And I tend to watch people who are a little lesser known. For some reason, I've actually never even heard of Two Crazy Ketos. Probably I'm subscribed to them, but I never watch their channel. I'm subscribed to like 200 and something channels. Oh, zero carb bread. Oh, okay. Okay. What is that? What's wrong?
I just thought they were hardback.
I thought they were hardback too. Sorry about that, bud. That explains why they were so inexpensive.
Makes a lot of sense.
A body pillow. Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings. I love wings. I might have that for dinner actually. If I do, those look nice. That one's, I really like the black one, but they're both pretty. Yeah. Hello, Suze. Okay, so two crazy. All right, what was it? Two crazy ketos. Tell me about them. Those that know. Are they like? Is it like a husband and wife team or what? Yeah, I gotta plug in my computer, but yeah, you should come visit me, everybody. And Jason, if you come here, I would totally expect wings. We're far though. Whoops. We're far from. Let me go. Oh, good grief. This is really sad. Just a second. My phone's dying, or my computer's dying. Okay. 5 minutes left on my computer before it dies. Okay. Okay, husband and wife. Okay, I'll have to check them out. Rachel and Joe. Okay. Yes, it's a Dickies cup. You're triggered? It has Soleil water in it. Are you still triggered? I love Dickies. Well, I used to love Dickies. I guess I could get it now without any sauces or anything. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. I don't know why I haven't heard of them. Where have I been? Oh, yeah. You need to get your boyfriend on board with keto, Melissa. I like Soleil water too. You're welcome, Christy. Christy doesn't supplement with salt. She just, she doesn't do Soleil. She just sprinkles salt on her food. I love them because they're hardcore Christians. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Amy was in Colorado Springs in July. Oh. Garden of the Gods is amazing. If you guys are ever out this way, please contact me and we can meet up. It'll be fun. You would think people would be interested in keto if they see you having a lot of success, but that's not what I'm finding. I think a lot of people are just anti keto. They hear things about it, they think it's bad for you and stuff like that. Yeah. My husband tried it for a weekend, but I don't think I helped him with his electrolytes properly. I know I didn't. And he felt horrible and he'll never do it again unless he had serious diabetes, but well, you should come out here, Jason, because it's pretty great. The West is pretty great. It's where I've lived my whole life. I've been to um, Baltimore, Maryland, and Florida and Georgia. Those are the only places I've been on the east side. Okay, let me see. I know that's true, Suze. Oh, really? I loved Baltimore. That's a cool place. That's funny. Lisa says her 7-year-old's anti no sugar, yet she keeps stealing my food. My family's all jealous of my food too, but they eat it now. In fact, my kids use our Belgian maker to make their own chaffles all the time because I won't let them use my dashes because they'll get broken. And they're always making Christie's uh, Monte Cristo chaffle sandwich. It's hilarious. I love it. Um, I think we did go to the aquarium. It's been a long time. It was when we only had 2 kids. Gosh, I think it was in like 2001. So I'm not sure. I'll have to ask my husband if we went to the aquarium. We've been to a lot of aquariums, which is really sad. I can't remember which ones. Yeah, my doctor's worried about my cholesterol too. She's always trying to get me to take Lipitor, and I'm like, I'd rather die than take Lipitor. Yeah, she's pretty much backed off though. I mean, like when I went in there in September, she didn't say anything about it. So she's coming around. She was never really anti keto or anything. She was just more, um, you really need to be on Lipitor. And I'm like, I'm really not going to take it. You're going to have a burger top with short rib for dinner. Wow, you're always making us jealous with your food, Jason. Not fair. On top of meat. Yeah. It's the best way, huh? You've done really good, Karen. I was on a Lipitor probably early 30s, late 20s because I've always had high cholesterol. Um, and then I learned about it and was like, I'm not taking that anymore. Well, you had a heart attack, Jason. I don't know that you might need to be. I don't know. I don't know that much about Lipitor. I've seen a few things that have made me very nervous about it, but probably listen to your doctor on that one at least for a while. I'm assuming you still take it, right, Jason? Keto can make your cholesterol a little higher, but the problem is they don't measure cholesterol correctly. You you could. Um, you need to research it. There's a lot of evidence out there that they don't test cholesterol correctly. There's a certain way to do it. I don't know all the details, but you want to look for more of the shape of cholesterol or something like that. Um, so yeah, I would research that. But we need cholesterol. Our bodies need it. Um, People kind of just freaked out about it a little bit. So research it. There's a lot of stuff out there about cholesterol and whether or not it's as scary of a thing as we think it is. Yeah, I think statins are way overprescribed without a doubt. That's great, Jason. Coming off blood pressure. Particle size, that's what it is. Thank you. Yeah, I don't blame you, Debbie. I do metformin and levothyroxine for my thyroid. Big and fluffy is what you want on your cholesterol. But there's a particular test you have to do. To figure out what yours are like. Well, yeah, you'll probably have more information after your test, Jason. So, but I hear once you've been on keto for a long time, things kind of even out. So at first it might go up and it's scary, but then if you just stick with the program and keep going, I think like after a year or so, it starts to even itself out. So, yeah. Yeah, you want low triglycerides. Thank you, Karen. See, she's the expert. I learn a lot of things, but then they leave my mind and I can't remember them. I'm like, I know that statins are bad, so I'm not really a very good source for information. Do your own research. Cool. That's good, Jason. Good for you. That must have been really scary to have a heart attack. Size and amounts of your LDL cholesterol fractions with an NMR or BAP lipoprotein test. Oh, good. That's good. Well, we're at an hour and 43 minutes. I can still talk a little bit if people are interested, or we can wrap it up. Yeah, I can't remember what my triglycerides are. I think I get my full blood panel again in maybe it's January when I go in, but maybe it's not till May. I can't remember. Fatty liver. Okay, that's good. That's good, Angie. Yeah, that's really awesome. I hear that a lot of people are having success with fixing fatty liver with keto. Kind of fixes a lot of stuff, like Jason was saying before. So. If you guys have any burning questions, ask away. Oh, Jason, tell us what you're doing tonight. You have open mic, right? Are you talking about like dawn phenomenon, like when you first wake up and your blood sugar is a little higher? Is that what you mean, Suze? Okay, so you're singing and playing the guitar. Cool. Which one? This one? It's not empty. It has the proclamation. It's called A Proclamation to the World on the Family, what we believe about the importance of family. That's what that one is. I'm assuming that's what you're asking about. Right, Karen? Good luck to you, by the way, Jason. What kind of music do you play? I've seen a couple of your things on your Facebook, I think. Anybody have a song request for Jason to sing? You are welcome, Melissa, and thank you for coming here. Take care. Okay. See, Karen, you're an expert. Teach us your ways. You know, a really good group is called Reversing Diabetes. It's on Facebook. You can get a lot of information on there. Okay, wait. 103 to 108 is not that bad. But if you're usually lower than that, yeah, that is kind of higher. Okay, Jason plays everything from old jazz standards to pop rock through the decades. I really love the song Ain't No Sunshine. Claire sang that song for me at the talent show, though she didn't practice. But she has a great voice, so she was able to pull it off. But I love that song. Richard Marx to get the girls. Richard Marx has never been my favorite, but that's pretty funny. You do read a lot, Karen. That's awesome. But you know a lot, and it stays in your head. See, I read things too, but they don't stay in my head. So embarrassing. I always act like I know what I'm talking about, and then people want details, and I'm like, it makes sense to me when I'm thinking about it, but I don't know how to share it with you. Oh, you used to sing opera. That's cool. My husband's aunt sings opera. I don't know if she does anymore, but they used to even have a theater company in California many years ago. No, sorry. I always have liked classic rock, and but I actually have a lot of different things that I like because I like a variety of music. But Richard Marx has not been ever been a favorite of mine. Richard Marx. He's a musician. Here's the lovely Tally.
Hi.
My cute 14-year-old. Yeah, singing opera, that's not easy. I'm not singing opera. I can't sing worth a darn. Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Come sing for us then, Oscar. Very nice. That's my 11-year-old, if you could hear that. Yeah. I have cute kids. Facebook Live allows you to bring people onto the live chat. How do you do that? I know that Lisa, Keto Kitchen by Lisa does stuff, but she uses StreamYard. But I don't know how to do it. You guys are lucky I figured out how to do it at all. Tell me what to do. Were you talking about Tally Smile? She's cute, huh? Hello, Digital Buzz. Oh, okay. All right, who wants to be on the live chat? And I'll try and bring you on. Karen? I know how much you love the camera, Karen. Or does Jason want to? Sure. All right. Okay, it says I can report, remove, or put you in timeout, or hide you, or add you as moderator. Are you talking about those little buttons over on the side? That's what it's allowing me to do. Unless I come up to this part. Participants. It's just showing me who's in here right now. So how do I do that? Oh, on Facebook. Missed that part. Okay. Yeah, not on YouTube. I'll have to do a Facebook one sometime. Then I can do that. Yeah, you said Facebook Live. Yeah, it's all the same to me. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. That'd be pretty cool. I'm doing this on my laptop because I can't do it on my phone yet because I'm not cool enough as per YouTube status. But I could, I guess, on Facebook. Okay. Oh, you can with your phone, your computer too. All right. You did say Facebook. It's just that I saw Facebook, but all of the different social media to me is like one thing. If you go live on something like StreamYard, yeah. I think there's a free version of StreamYard that you can do. I know that Lisa paid for hers. I'm just not willing to do that at this point. Zoom. Well, maybe I'll research a few things and figure it out. But if it does work on Facebook, I might do that sometime. And do it on our group or something. Okay. You did it on someone's YouTube. So you'd use an app to do it on YouTube. Okay. Yeah. I wonder if that's the same thing as StreamYard, like Lisa does. Keto Kitchen by Lisa. Google Hangouts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we talked to our kids at college and on their missions on Google Hangouts. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. I think I'm sitting weird because my neck's like killing me. So I'll sit up straight and tall. Anyway, does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Or I might have to wrap this up. We're almost at 2 hours. Probably should go pay attention to my kids. And I should definitely do laundry. So, anybody have anything you want to talk about before we go? Or is it okay to go now? You guys done? Go check your kitties and do laundry. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for checking in, guys. And I will be doing a live chat tomorrow at probably 6. So 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah. 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We'll just say that. Okay. Take care. Have a wonderful evening. And thanks for coming and chatting. Yeah, I've enjoyed it too. It's been a lot of fun. All right. Take care.